Welcome to Magical Women. I'm your host, Connie Boyd, and this is the second sequel talk with Renée-Claude Auclair. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about your new vision for the Canadian Association of Magicians? Because it's really exciting what's happening.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I've been actually on the board, the CAM board, for a while. And we were offering a magazine and a website, but not many tools, not maybe up-to-date tools. And now with COVID, we all learned to use Zoom and do meetings virtually, which is great. When it was my time to be the president, I said to Joan, I'd like to bring a new board, people together. So what my first job was to actually build that board and ask some people I knew about, would you like to join me to help create that new energy and new CAM 2.0?
Right.
What it is, it's a nonprofit organization. All the money will be giving back to the members in some ways. And I really want to have sponsorship for Canadian magicians. We want to be a professional magician, and you need to go in somewhere in the world to improve a part of your magic. Then I'd like to be able to give grants, to realize those dreams. What my vision is, simply it's what I had the chance to have as a diver. When I was young, there was money from Quebec, the province, money from Canada when you were in the national team. So it's not always the parents that have to pay or yourself, you have support. So I think it's possible in the future. I hope that we're going to be able to find a lot of support, financial support, tools, mentorship. I want people to feel there's a team in Canada. There's already one. I don't say nothing is there, but it's really to have that feeling that you have a question, somebody has an answer for you. Don't hesitate to call, write us. That's what I think we should offer. And with the new website, it's already very exciting. We have forums, we can exchange. We want to discover every magician and every club in Canada. So we want to discover the community. Where's the magic in Canada? How many are we? All those questions that I have in my head for a long time. And the more we are, the stronger we are.
Right.
We also want magic to be recognized as an art, as many people in the world want. So we want to work on that too. And so by uniting all these people on the board, I think we have a lot of energy, a lot of tools, and it's going to be a lot of fun too. So that's the idea.
Yeah, it's great. You just mentioned Joan Caesar. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about her and her contribution to the Canadian Association for Magicians? Because it's fascinating. Can you tell us a little bit about her?
Yeah, Joan for me is like a mentor. She actually, in 1997, she created the CAM, Canadian Association of Magicians, because she wanted Canadian magicians to compete under the national flag. So she really created a club trying to unite magicians from Canada. And she's been doing it for many, many, many years. And she changed our life because in 2014, Pierre and I went to St. Louis. It was the IBM SAM Combined Convention and FISM qualifications for North America. We went there on a vacation trip, and we were just thinking about, okay, what else could we organize in Canada or Quebec? We're just looking for another project more than the festival. And I remember talking to some people, and they were always saying, if you want to do something for Canada, talk to Joan Caesar. But I said, okay, but where is she? And I couldn't find her because she was actually a judge. So she was always busy judging and all that. And at the last minute, I think 5 minutes before the end of the convention and the end of the contest, she was done judging. And I found her, and I ran to her and I said, hi, I'm Renee, and I want to organize FISM in Quebec. And she looked at me and she said, oh my God, you must be crazy. I said, probably. Can we talk about it? And she thought it was funny. And after, we all went back home and we started Skyping and discussing things and getting to know each other, because she didn't know Pierre, she didn't know me. And we had like a great, great energy together. And that's how we started the work about bringing FISM. So for me, she's very, very important.
Right.
And she because she's an international judge, she's known in the FISM world. So she helped us a lot.
Did you subscribe to our Magical Woman channel? Come on, you can do it. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you'll be aware of future Magical Women talks. You've seen some of the best magicians in the world. What advice do you have to magicians? And again, you've seen from close-up magic to stage magic, parlor magic, mentalism magic, illusions. Is there a general advice that you would give them?
I would say I'm always impressed with all the work behind a good act, and I think it's the same as sports. You see the deepness, of the act it's always because they have worked and they have thought a lot about every detail, and so it's really a matter of work. And again, make mistakes is okay, learn from them and continue working, because same thing in diving. I remember when I was at a certain level, then I would have to learn a new dive that's more difficult. I would feel I go lower than before, but after a while I was higher than when I was doing that good one. So it's really perseverance, work, and yeah, be open to criticism also, because the mirror is one thing, but if you have different eyes, then you can have a better act, I think. So since I'm not a magician, I always feel a bit shy to give advice, but it's the same thing in diving. It's the same thing, I think, in every field of work. It's a matter of passion, a matter of having, again, the best people around you to teach you. Trust people because they will want to help you. So
Yeah. I think that anybody that is at the top in their field, there's discipline, dedication, ability, and teamwork. I think you find that across the board, and then there's just that little piece of something that makes that person just a little bit either more likable, or just their performance is a little more exciting. There's that something, that mysterious quality that we could call it pizzazz or charisma, that just, and that's the gift, that's the performance gift that translates
yeah,
to the audience.
I think maybe trust that what you are is the best. That's what I mean. Try to go inside of you and find what's your passion, and then it's going to translate and become very beautiful.
I've asked everybody that has participated in these guest talks, do you have a magic mistake that you had, and how did you overcome it, and what did you learn from it?
Wow, that's a good question. Boy, I didn't do a lot of magic myself. What can I say?
Or maybe in when you were organizing a magic conference, or what, maybe it could pertain to that because it was within the magic world, maybe not on stage, but
Yeah, I think, oh my God, we did a lot of mistakes, of course, because, it started with nothing, only like the heart. And so I think one of probably the problems or mistake we did, or I did, is probably want to do everything myself. A lot of times we want to do the things we'd like them to be done. So you want to do everything, but at one point you don't do anything right. So I think it's important to delegate. It's important to find the right people around you. I have confidence that they will deliver also. Maybe not the same way I would, but it's sometimes better, sometimes different, but amazing, So trust people and surround yourself, because at first I remember I will always say Pierre was running after, wires everywhere, and he was freezing because it was cold, didn't have his jacket, and we were just kind of doing it as amateur.
yeah,
And with time, when you get more experience, then you understand there's professional also for everything. So sometimes it looks more expensive, but when you think about the time that you're not losing anymore, and all the contacts they have, you better trust the professionals for a lot of things. So I guess that's maybe what I would say.
yeah, that's great advice. And several of the magicians have said create a good team, get a great support team behind you, whether it's a performance team, a production team, whatever genre of magic you're working within. But it's essential to have people, surround yourself with people that are as good as you or better than you, so that you can, so that you can excel. Yeah. Now, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Come on, you can do it. We need subscribers to obtain more privileges with YouTube. So please, please hit that notifications bell. Spread the word and comment. We love to hear from you.